good evening, and welcome to the stream. I hope everybody is having a fantastic day today. Aha, there I am. Ah, hello, good evening. It is Thursday. It is Thursday the 16th. It is all good. It is all good. Everything is fantastic. Everything is great. That's about all I have to say. But hello, good evening, kaboom. Hello, Ranger Buddies said to say the Indian from Canada says hi. Hello, the Indian from Canada, and hello, kaboom. I hope you're having a great day. You're right, I don't know who he is from Adam. Don't know who Adam is either, but yeah. Hello, good evening. I hope you're having a good one. I hope you are having a very, very, very good one. Everything is awesome. Gary, hello. Welcome to the stream. We're going to be playing some more Timberborn today. That's the idea. We're going to be playing some more Timberborn. And we're going to be continuing with our Golem legacy and just seeing how far we can push these Golems. Like, can they take over? Can we just become beavers of luxury and have Golems do everything? Which I think is kind of possible. I think is kind of possible. We will see. We will see. Let's jump over and let's see what we're going. But Gary, how are you today? Have you had a good Thursday? This Thursday? Yes, it is Thursday. Yes. Have you had a good Thursday? You've been enjoying your Thursday. Jump over to here. Squiggle me down there. Aha! Wow. I got one. Awesome. 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 Back to work tomorrow. I will see you at work tomorrow then, because I am working tomorrow for a change. So, yeah, all good, all good. Okay, so what do we got? What do we got? We got things. We did manage to build this one here. So we have more coverage down here. We need more coverage in places, but also we need more science coming in, because science is becoming a problem. So we need to unlock the number cruncher, which I keep calling the nutcracker. I don't know why. I see number cruncher, my brain thinks nutcracker. Back work tomorrow, 5 days on, 9 days off. Oh, you've got a holiday coming up. Oh, everyone's got a holiday coming up. Oh. Right, we need to unlock the number cruncher, which is 10,000 science, which we are nowhere near. And we're not going to get anywhere near it because we're actually using science. We are barely building science. So we need more observatories, which means we need more power, which means we need more everything. That was what we were going to do, was it? Was that the thing we were going to do? July the 1st got a big holiday. We get a pay rise on July the 1st where I work, where we went. That'd be nice. Okay. So. Yeah, more power, more research, more control towers, and then we can have more beavers, more golems do more things. So how are we for control area? I want to cover the water here. That one needs to be covered as well. And July the 1st is Canada Day. Oh, Canada. Okay. I guess important things happen on that day. So I want to get in here and we want to plant explosives. So we need to get in the water to plant explosives, which we don't want our mechanical robots to do because they don't like water. So been an important day there since 1867. What do I want to do here? What do I want to do here? We need to blow up. We need to block. So let's just go. Right, okay. So I need to clear this dam out and clear this out here. We don't need to worry about this. This is not. Remove that. remove that. We want to put in a levy all the way down there, levy here. We didn't build that one there. Of course we didn't build that one there because of the stairs. They can't get to it because of the stairs. That makes sense. That makes sense. And then we want to basically, I suppose, kind of levy down to about. But however far we need to go for more of these to go in here. We're going to leave a gap so we get a bridge going over. But we want to block like so many of these and put more in, more oomph, more power. We want to remove these and bridge over here. Zoop. Hopefully that's within range. Yep, that is within range. And we'll levy down there. Okie dokie. We just need to get down there to actually do it, don't we? So, you know what happened? We got our sovereignty from the king. William Lyon Mackenzie illegally made it law that we had a governor general. Still has no power now. Oh, okay. So you've got a not an unelected leader. That's not the right word. We've currently got an unelected leader. Say leader in the loosest term. In 1867, that's a long time. Well, there's something weird about people like, oh yeah, we've had, you know, this history of our life. Like, yeah, yeah, European history is long, and American and Canadian history obviously not as long, but or at least not modern day history, I should say. But I don't know my history particularly well of other countries. I know English and European history. Someone's getting maintenance. Coghead 3 is getting maintenance. Not white history. It's just when people go history, my brain just goes back. Oh yeah, things like, you know, the Dark Ages and Camelot and stuff like that. It's like, and that was 400 to 600 years ago, and you then go to the Americas and they don't have history that goes back that far because it was all it's only like 200 years old. The modern day, that obviously it does have history previous to that. There is more to it, but you know what I'm saying, it's one of those weird things. One of those weird things where it's just I suppose history means different things where you are in the world, or the longevity of it. But it's still a good thing that you've got a big holiday coming up. Everybody has 10,000 years of history here in Canada. 10,000 years? It's such a crick of the neck. Right, I had to. Yeah, it's. I remember seeing something a long time ago. Someone going in America, going, yeah, this town's steeped in history. So that building there, that's over 70 years old. And I'm just thinking, I can walk up the road and see a building that's 300 years old. So I don't know. It's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. Not to put on, not to slate anything or anything like that as well. Obviously, you know, history could be just 10 years old. It doesn't matter if that. It's a weird thing. Written before the Mayans, yeah. Yeah, I suppose the world's been here for a really long time. You know, just because it isn't what we consider modern day history. You know, the what we would call considered recorded history. But the world has been here a very long time. So. Can you not get those? No, they're out of range. And can you get them? Yes, you can. Awesome. A Newfoundland to set up camp in Leif Erikson. I recognise that, but I can't place that. I recognise that. Why do I recognise that? Why is Google not helping? Oh, because it's spelled with a K. Ericsson. Eric the Red. Yeah, North Sky. Yes. I recognise the name. Couldn't place it. I did recognise the name. Right, remove that. Let's expose it again. Who are you repairing? Damn it. Go. That's the thing, because I do think the Norse, the Vikings of that, they all went over to Fox spelling with a C. Is American scroll. Oh, okay, well when I Google it, it comes up. It does have both, but it defaults to a K. Oh, because there's an actor called Leif Erikson as well. Okay. Google American company, American spelling, American errors. Oh, don't I know that? The amount of times I typed the word colour in there with a U in it, and Google's like, did you mean colour? No, put a U in it, because that is the correct spelling. Damn Americans taking the language and getting it all wrong. Okay, okie dokie. Let's start booming. Boom, 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 boom. Yes. I don't want to pop back there. But also I want to do something here to prevent the things from growing. Because otherwise they're going to spread and cause us all sorts of problems. We can get 2 in there. Get another 2 in there. That sounds good to me. Oop. Make that low priority and make that slightly less low priority. Change their dictionary about having the right spelling. And some sunflower seeds and don't plant them? Well, can't plant them. So that would make sense. Just put in anything. Goof. You know, we don't need to go out of here anyway. We're okay. We're okay. I'm just up and over that path. That's not a problem. It's all good. It's all good. We get more power, and we get more power, we can put another observatory, and we could probably get another observatory in already anyway. But let's kind of do that. Because they definitely won't get in the way of each other. Absolutely not. Okay, number 8. Watching The Last Kingdom. A good film. Corner. This needs to be changed, which means our power is going to fail. So let's make that the priority one to reconnect it. Oh, the series. Oh, okay. I haven't watched the series. No, there's a film called The Last Kingdom, isn't there? Yes, yeah, I've seen the repair bed being used. Coghead number 9 we're getting up to now. We're still doing well for repair packs. It's stand at 130-ish, so. Ba-doop. Ba-doop. Doop, doop, doop. And we can switch over pretty much everything to our Coghead overlords and all become beavers of luxury. Which would be splendid, I feel. Very, very, very splendid. I wonder how far we can reach this way on this one. How far do you reckon we can reach? There's no way we can get down there, is there? We're running a straight line along here. I need to put 4 full cycles to let them wear down. Yes, yep, yeah. Obviously, we did skip some things as well and change some stuff. So, gone there. Speaking of skipping things, I have actually edited the map to get rid of the dry seasons, so we don't have to worry about them anymore. I just want to enjoy the game. Basically, that's what I want to do. I'm going to turn on some of these woodcutters and get them to chop down the trees in that gap there. Then we're going to run a line straight out there, and we're going to bridge along here. And we're going to see how far we can go, because I would like to possibly do something here. Like put more Lidos in or something to get more luxury going on. Because I don't think we are. No, Lidos aren't fantastic. Plus, I would like to give everyone the bonuses from all the town places here as well, so we need to do that. I don't know how we're going to do that. Didn't really plan this very well. We'll do it something like this. Now we will give them the, no, not the pub bank. There and the roof. So we go like that. In fact, you can get all of them from behind here, can't you? Ah, whatever. Let's just alternate them. It's not like it matters having too many. Push. Then all our houses are getting happiness and joyousness and wonderfulness and all the nesses. There we go. And then you can chop down all of those trees and all of those trees again. I have a very itchy ear that has been causing me all sorts of jip all day today, so I do apologise if well, you won't be hearing any weird things, but I'll stop for a moment and then be like, I am scratching my ear because it annoys the life out of me. Build a path along there and just see how far we can go with this town centre that we've got. We can't get down here. I'm pretty confident we can't get down here. But... no, it's not. The annoying thing is I need to stop scratching it, because what I've done is I have itched it, and where I've got a sharp bit of my nail, because I bite my nails because I'm terrible for that, I have scratched the inside of the ear, so now it's irritating me. So I scratch it again, which irritates it even more, and just it's a vicious cycle. I'm doing that one next. Yep, that's good. Can you do that one? Oh, and we need to actually extend out our levies to go to sort of here somewhere, I think. Hot water over to... oh, okay. Messed up my berries now, but that's okay. If I'm honest with you, it doesn't matter. We've got plenty of berries. Berries are good. We're not using that many berries at all. So I think it's fine. What are you up to now? 3,500 power. I want to put in some more maintenance base, so as we get more and more beavers, more and more cod beavers and do things. I also might put in another actually, no, I think we're okay for making parts. We may do something with another either will work to yeah. It's just it's more that it distracts me, as in like I'm scratching my ear and I'm completely silent, and you can obviously see my head moving. Like, what's going on? I have itchy ear. You're up 12 happiness now. Is that because we got more? Yeah, more things. We need some rooftop terraces as well. 2 is not enough. All our beavers. We need more excitement. Fortunately, I don't have many places to put rooftop terraces because of their unique sort of entrance ways for things. Just makes them kind of awkward to deal with. I've put one there. I can't actually path up to it. We get one on top of there. Oh. Oop. We get one on top of there with a back entrance. There we go. More. Yeah, here I was kind of looking at whether I could get 2 in. But I mean, I could just literally do this on the path around there, and then put the rooftop terrace on top. Yeah, I was thinking of doing one there, and then like one here, but I couldn't see how to get the stair going up to it. I was like, I could do that, and then the beavers could walk underneath here. That's fine, but it needs to be one more tile so that we could get the stair in as well. We just put one in on top there, and we'll just put one in there for the minute, so we can figure it out. They're called rooftop terraces, but we can't put them on the rooftops of mini buildings because they're just too tall. You're covering all that. There's literally just one building that's not being covered by the control towers. And then there's some down here. But there's no way I can get all these and that building at the same time. Oh no, yes I can. If I put it like here or something, I can get all them buildings down there. And the buildings up top. Let's do that. Let's place control tower over there. Kind of well and truly overlapping with that other one, but yeah, whatever. You've got every building there, and then there's just these ones here. I think everything else is covered. Yeah, the mine isn't. Then we need to go up here for the mine. We might need another district for that. We might just do a cog district for that one, just purely cogs in there. Put it there, that's the furthest it can go that direction. Beacon up on top. Use a log pile to make a staircase. Yeah, I never build on top of the log pile. Nothing to do in range. That is kind of true. That is kind of true. We're going to have to look at doing another another district here, I think. I kind of want to blow a path through there. I know we can't reach this, but I kind of want to just plan out maybe an explosive path through here. This go down by 2, so that wants to go down by 1 there. Oh, that's a long way up there actually. I didn't think that was that far up there. Yeah, being able to stack things on top of it is quite useful. You have to build on top of things, but you just want to literally do that, don't you? And then we'll blow a hole through there as we go. That should be okay. But nothing can get there because this is nowhere near Nowhere near. We definitely need another another blag, another district centre. That's the word I'm after. Yeah, another mayor's house. In fact, I think both of you have now run out. Yep, both of you have run out. So both of you can be removed. And I think just more trees can be planted here. Oop, yeah. Buku Haseis to give out edicts. Ah, yes. The patrician's office. You know, one man, one vote. He's the man, he gets the vote. Let's put in that there. We can build some things with our current range of stuff, so we can build up to like here. So if we put in a large storage and a large water dump, water storage even, like that, they can be built from our main base. And then we want to unlock. We need to do some distribution, I suppose, for the moment. Yeah, because we've got no water coming up here at all. We would definitely... There's no water anywhere near where we're coming from. Can't I get all required materials? What can't you get? Planks? Yeah, planks. Figures. Well, this whole town is basically going to be mines. All it's going to be for underground mines, and it might even just be completely golem powered. I don't know how migrating golems works. Yeah, they're just another number. Okay, but we'll need maintenance for them. Which won't be too difficult actually, because we can run the power from this just over the line and put a maintenance bay here. So we're definitely going to need these. So let's unlock these. Let's have a drop off point there. Don't have spare golems yet. I got 21 spare golems. 21 doing nothing at the moment because we don't have the science to unlock things. But I need to get on doing the metal because we're going to run out of metal and we can't build any more golems. So we got to crack on with it. Yeah, so we've got 22 golems working and 22 working and 21 homeless. We've got 44 in total. Whatever, put it up there, it's fine. It's a fine, it's a fine. And I suppose we should set our distribution limits. No, can't build, can't do it until that's built. Okay, can't set the limits until that's built. Fair enough. Fair enough. Good news is our science is going up, so we should be able to get the Nutcracker soon. But we don't have enough power for it. definitely don't have enough power for it. We need way more. Yeah, we're gonna have to build 2 control towers up here at the very least. We're gonna need 1. Now there's a question: does the control tower have to be in your district, or can it be in another district? We really put one in the centre here as well to cover this whole forest area. So far must be in range of golems. I kind of want to cover the back of these trees so that we can also harvest the trees. We need to cover like every square inch of the base. It's like playing Factorio. You got to cover everything with roboports. Cover everything with roboports. That's what I'm after. Basic town built from the original place. Well, that's as far as we can reach from the original place. We can't go any further than that. This is the extent of our building area. So we need to put the new district centre down and then distribute to it. So let's set our limits. If we're just gonna send Golem there, we literally only need to send repair packs. That's it. Well, golems work without the water tower. Well, golems work without the range. Don't forget, they work, and that's going to be the first thing to build. But it requires metal planks and things. So I don't know why I built a water tank. We don't need it. We don't actually need a water tank. I don't know why I did that. Emergency baby event, I suppose. Yeah, makes sense. Not that we have to worry about that because obviously beavers are secondary for this base here. Yeah. Not worry about logs. Metal planks. Metal planks, metal things. Plank. Explosives for the mine. Treated planks. Do they need treated planks? Oh, they need treated planks. We're not doing any of that. We're not doing any of the treated plank stuff. We're not making any of that. What now? It says no district. Why are you sending stuff? Yeah, I'm sure somebody suggested it a long time ago, but I wasn't bothering with it because we weren't going to use it. But now we actually have a reason for metal, although we don't. It's only to build the golems you need the metal. The metal. You don't need you don't actually need it for continued use. Change this into making maple. No, it's not maple. It's pine resin. We've got pine resin. Not maple. I think it's pine resin. We need pine resin. This place here. Yeah, pine resin. So we can unlock that, and we can literally just slap it beside here and tap into the main power line. Remove that, kills our entire power grid. Put that in there, so that's the highest priority. Remake that. There we go, awesome. And you're going to get power once you're connected. Let's put in our district over here in a minute so I can set the distribution limits. Which are all set to 100, which is absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine. But I want to set you to oh dear. And then there's even more to do. And the only exception to this is going to be explosives, where I'm going to say we just want to keep 10. Because there's no point in storing 100 explosives. Check district centre to golems. Yeah, that's true. Cool. Do that. So let's add the repair bay. They still need a recharge. Yes, yep, still need a recharge station and whatnot. That's okay. That's okay. I will leave that water there. We might put in something later on with water over here. So we'll leave it for a minute. I'm just trying to figure out where I want to actually put things. here, so I need to leave at least one gap. So I might as well just leave 2 gaps there. And then yeah, three for 20 golems makes sense as well. Do 3, we can put some more in there should we need to. I wanted to put a building in there and I can't remember what it was I was going to put in there. There was something that was going to go in there. But I can't put a building in there. No, I was going to put something in there, but I can't because we can't connect it with the past. Because the past are absolutely limited now. We will pass over the top of that anyway. Oh, how do we know how big the number cruncher is? I could put another engine in there, then it would be very awkward getting the power line over to it. Four before 505, so we could go in that spot there. No road needed, it just solved things, so it could happily go in that spot there. No, it couldn't. That's only a 3x3. Although we could extend the road out this way. No. Metal blocks. You need metal blocks as well. We don't have any. I might have to send some normal beavers up here. We may have to send some normal beavers up here to start with. Because we can't be doing anything. We can't be doing anything right now because we don't have the metal. And we have no access to metal. So I need to be sending beavers up here. So we're going to have to migrate. Let's migrate 10 beavers. Yeah, we run out of scrap, so. The 3x4, actually it might take golems, which means it will need to be connected to a road, which means we couldn't put it in that corner piece there. Yeah, but if the number cruncher needs golems in it, then it would need to be connected to a road. And the road, what I mean is that we can't. Our district centre doesn't reach it. Look, it cuts off there and there. It doesn't actually reach this corner road here. So if it requires a beaver to be in it, we might have to put it down over here. But with no path, no road. Oh, okay, that was there. Ernest, hello! Hello, hail Eris indeed. No occupants. Okay. Well, we'll get to it in a minute. Problem is, it requires 1,000 power, and we do not have 1,000 power spare. Actually, we do have 1,000 power spare now. Okay. I'll put it in the middle of nowhere, so long as it's got... How far can our town centre reach? A lot further than I expected it to. That's good. That means we can build over here and do stuff on top of here. I would very, very, very much have liked to be able to get down here to build a dam across here, but that's completely pushing my luck. Yep. Wonder how long it'll be before we get beavers building nuclear reactors. Could dam some of it off. I could put a dam across here. Or somewhere. Especially if we come off this one here. Wow. I don't quite know how far that would reach. I could dam off all the way along there. Yes, yeah, Ernest, it was here. It was here. We spoke about, you may have spoke about it with other people as well, it makes sense. But we spoke about having an entire mechanical beaver race. And then they mentioned the golems, and they're not a mechanical beaver race, they are additions to mechanical. So, yeah, very, very happy with that. Doop, doop. What do we got here? We got 3. We literally just need 3 dams for the water flow. So I could put the 3 dams right down the end here. All the water fills up in here, goes off the end there. Doop. Doop. And yeah, we could just literally... Do I want to put it in the end? Do I want to... No, I'll tell you what I want to do. I want to kind of put it smack bang in the centre. Or maybe one here, there and everywhere. How long is this? 10. That's not 10, that's 20, isn't it? Yeah, 20. We'll go every 3. We'll put a dam in. Just because it will look kind of nice. Although... no. $20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 37. We'll look at every 5 and we'll start from the outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to make it look good. Well, not look good, but you know. Something like that. There we go. That'll do. That'll do. Oop. the water can be evenly spread out amongst all the things. Beavers can build that. We have the logs. Logs are not a problem. Has that been built? That has been built. Awesome. So we're going to be getting... Oh, we need somewhere to store treaty planks. Ugh. Eh. We definitely want to have more than that stored. I don't want to put storage down here because I might want to use more things for powering it. But we'll put it here. None. Treated planks. Doop. Store all the treated planks in there, please. Thank you very much. Build that fast. Oh, and also we should probably build an industrial dock park. Oh, who was that? Who was that? Thank you very much, whomever that was. Come on, sheep chat, you can do it. You can tell me who it was. Why is sheep chat so delayed? Or is sheep chat going to ignore stream elements again? Ah, Jenny, hello! Hello, thank you very much for the raid. That's very bizarre. Why did that not come up in the chat? It should have come up in the chat. That's very bizarre. That's very bizarre. Is my sheep chat ignoring stream elements again? Rah. Kind of spooked right now because you got attacked on your stream. Oh no! Oh no, you got attacked on your stream? What? How? What? What happened? I can't say I've been attacked on stream. Can't say I've been attacked full stop really, but what happened? Was it attack of the bots or was it attack of the people? We were getting lots of bots yesterday. Lots of bots. We're drawing as someone came in 2 times and put up a bad flag on the whole screen? On the whole screen? Is that through some overlay thing, or because I know the app you use for drawing has those weird advert things in it, doesn't it, every now and then? Drew on the whole canvas? That's really bizarre. I've never seen that before. That's very, very weird. I don't know how anyone would be able to do that. That is a very odd thing. I'll definitely check out everything is all good. You need to find out where it came from. Did it come from someone redeeming something? Did it come through something from the app you're using? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the app is called. So I don't know what it is there. Bernie, hello, welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a good day. It's a drawing website you shared on Twitter. Oh. Okay, if it's got a shared canvas, then I don't know. I mean, if it has a shared canvas, then it's possible someone knows. I don't know exactly how it works, but it's possible someone has access to the room code or something like that. I'm clutching at straws here. I don't know exactly how it connects it. But yeah, but it is, as Kaboom points out there, if you've obviously got it, you've got it on your video. So finding you haven't got rid of the VOD yet, you can always clip it and send it to the website and go, hey, look, blah. Particularly if it's got a name of who was doing it, that would be very good. You could deal with them that way. That would be a very good course of action to take, actually. Stop anybody else suffering from it. Is that drop all that? Yeah, I don't know how. I know there are certain places out there that have, like, you can share things with people and they can contribute to it as well. So if someone's got hold of, as I said, like the room code or whatever it happens to be for that site there, they can get into there. But I don't know the ins and outs of it. I'm afraid I'm not well versed in that sort of thing. Just more annoying that people would actually do that. Why are people just why are people stupid? Why do they do weird stuff like this and try to ruin everybody else's day? Not good. You can name yourself anything on there and do that. That's yeah. I would still bring it if you can like tweet at the or email the website. It would be a good idea to do it just to let them know that it's happening and that's going on there. They might be able to check. They assumedly have logs for things, so I don't know. But yeah, I can understand, particularly in this current climate we're in. You don't want stuff that can cause problems for anyone, really, because, well, people on Twitch have been banned for that whole, and YouTube had that big thing where people were jumping into the chat with dodgy pictures on their screens, like what I have the chat showing, yeah, and then you get done for showing pornographic content on your stream, which is you know, good job YouTube. just what people need. Yeah, I'm sure it will be fine. You just need to yeah. Calm down, chill out. You've done nothing wrong. So just relax, chill out for a bit. And then, as I said, if messaging them would be a very good thing, because then obviously you can explain to them, hey, this happened, and what can I do to stop it? They might be able to tell you what you can do, you know, if they have time of that. Watch some beavers dehydrate. No, we don't kill beavers here. We haven't killed any beavers for a long time. A good, what, 12 cycles? Beavers haven't died here. They're good. They're great. They're living the life of luxury now. They have their robot minions running around. I don't know. Obviously, I don't know if you know anything about them, but we have little robot minions. Look, I know you like little robot. Look at him. There he is. Yeah. Really difficult to get the camera to go down. Here we go. Robot beavers. Come back here. Come back here, please. How awesome is that? We've got our own little robot beavers. And they run on 4 legs as well. That's awesome. I never noticed that. They still do the whole 4-leg run thing. That is so cool. Camera did some very weird things. The clipping plane of the camera is very bizarre. But and their eyes pop out as well. The detail, the attention to detail is so awesome. Scary, they run like animals. But their eyes, they're actually, see the eyes popping in there. That is so cool. I never noticed that. I do love that. I do love a little attention to detail. That's cool. But yeah, we have robots on here now, which is awesome. We sent 10. We have 4. But they wouldn't have died of food. They would have died of old age. So we're okay. We're unfortunately not sending any metal out because we're not making any metal. But we do have this now ready to be explodified. We want to make this too deep, so we're just gonna They all had danger. They can't get. They will get water. They will. We have water. I sent water. Sent 100 water over. We're sending all the things. We're good. We're good. We're sending all the things. They're getting food and water. I care for the beavers. It's not like it was many moons ago where we didn't know what we were doing. How do dead beavers get water? Well, it depends on how they died. Let's be honest, you know, if they died in a riverbed, then they'll get water pretty easily. And why do I get the feeling you can't build any further than that? You can build further than that. Why are you not building further than that? Twitch chat has been disconnected. Why has Twitch chat been disconnected? OBS has been disconnected. My internet picked. My internet blipped. My internet blipped. What's wrong with you? No control tab. Oh yeah, because this one's not been built. How many riverbeds might I do shit? Well, I mean, there might be many of them. I actually got a message. Windows actually sent me a message saying OBS disconnected and reconnected within the same minute. So, yeah. And then Cheap Chat pops up going, "Hey, you're disconnected from Twitch," but it never disconnects from YouTube. YouTube doesn't seem to notice that there's a problem, which is quite funny. Speed up time. pauses and wait to reconnect. Yes. Yeah, but my YouTube chat never pops up saying, hey, there's a problem. It just carries on regardless. Unless, of course, I've completely disconnected from the net, and then, yeah, then there are problems. But I do get the feeling that Twitch chat is the API is pinged more often. Not pinged. Pinged is the wrong, because ping does not do a response. You know, it's yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. The Twitch API is requested more often, polled more often. That's the word. Yes, because pinged is you don't get a response from a ping. You get a response from a ping, but you don't get any information from a ping. That's what I'm trying to say with that one there. Yeah, polled. Yeah, Twitch chat I think is polled more often than YouTube chat, which explains the delay. However, Twitch chat is obviously being polled incorrectly because apparently there are 21 people chatting in Twitch chat and 1 person watching. which is interesting. Yeah, YouTube chat is an independent thing because the chat is not actually connected to the live stream, which is interesting because you can have the chat run independently of the live stream, which is a little weird. I don't know. It's interesting how they took 2 different approaches to doing the same thing. But who's to say which one's the better one? Who knows? Twitch probably has got the edge when it comes to live streaming, but YouTube definitely knows what they're doing when it comes to videos. And things like advertising and stuff like that. YouTube definitely knows what it's doing. All hail our Google overlords. Don't find explosions as exciting. My dog doesn't like them. But these are awesome explosions here. Look, you can detonate them. You can come to the end. Get ready for explosions. Pre-warning you, explosions are coming. And pop, 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 pop. Yeah. But I do get what you mean by dogs don't like them. Dogs generally do not like explosions at all. Fireworks, especially, dogs don't like. Although I did see somewhere that, was it Ford, have made a soundproof kennel. Yeah, if you Google it, Ford soundproof dog kennel. I've discovered it today. It was made in 2018. And they've got a video of fireworks going off in someone's garden, basically, and the dog in the kennel not reacting whatsoever. So it's either really good or very good dodgy advertising. I don't know. Try a bit. You should attend every fireworks fair in the region. Stay home. Yeah, I could. I could only imagine what those sort of sound effects would do to you. Yeah. But anyway. Can't watch a lock-picking lawyer. Find out there's really bad locks and says, oh yeah, that lock-picking lawyer says you put a gun inside this case, and then he grabs like a pen and opens it with a pen. Like, yeah, this is great. That's so well done. Fantastic. Yeah, post-traumatic stress injury shows one just how many things remind you of better combat. We open the gun safely. I don't think I've seen that one. I've only seen a few of them. I've not seen all of them, but yeah, I am thoroughly impressed just how bad gun safety laws must be in the US for these people to be selling things going, hey, this is you know, completely safe, and put your gun in here and it's fine, and then he like just wiggles it about a bit or puts a letter opener in it and just twists and it opens. Like, what? How does that pass any inspection? And then you read the fine print and it didn't pass the inspection because you don't have to, apparently, in America, pass inspections. That's why they can sell drugs that literally can kill you, and just put in the fine print that this may kill you, which is just weird. I don't understand the US. I don't get how are people still alive over there? I just don't get it. Let's send another 10 beavers over, shall we? Cut-proof bags are always nice. Took a basic poly on this. Oh yeah. Oh, I remember here in the UK many years ago we got seagull-proof bin bags. But putting out, yeah, you put it out there, and it's, oh yeah, you put it out there and you velcro it down, and the seagulls can't get into it. And they started working together. The seagulls would go in, like 2 or 3 of them would come and attack one of these bags and figure out how to get it open. But you underestimated seagulls. They are really clever things. Also, this is not very clever because I've just realised none of these will get any power because they're not actually connected to the power grid when we connected things to the power grid. So let us instead connect them this way. And I'm just going to literally build over here right in the centre of it, and we'll figure out what we need to do to add later, whatever this building is here. Loved those marshmallows. Oh, Lucky Charms. Sorry, I missed the chat. I missed the previous chat, sorry. Lucky Charms marshmallow used to mix it. Yeah, yeah. But it tastes good. It tastes really good. You are power to that. Do you... water tanks don't transfer power, do they? Yes, they do. Oh, but you only transfer power to that bit. Oh, no. Oh, it's not going to transfer power through. No. No. Angry we are. Yeah. So you are connected to that. You are connected to this. But the only place that you can transfer power on this is that tile there and this tile here. People still ask why there's no content. People ate tripods. There's a kid who not to eat launches hope. Yeah. I get the whole, you know, oh, hide bleach and stuff like that from little kids. When they're little kids, that's fine. But, you know, you grow up to a certain point, it's like, don't eat that because it will be really, really bad for you. And he just kind of like, yeah, I shouldn't do that. That's really, really bad for me. But, I don't know. Kids are, stupid, I suppose, is the best way to do it now. It's all the challenge, isn't it? It's all the TikTok generation. Who can do the most stupid thing? Boom. I don't mean kaboom to do the stupid thing. That's not what I meant there. Sorry. Right, let's unlock this. Doop doop. We shall place it there. Yeah. You are absolutely right, Ernest. Yes. People. Yeah. I suppose the difference is that we didn't hear about it as much because the internet wasn't such a big thing, so we weren't all as connected. We've all done stupid things in our youth, very, very, very stupid things, and you look back and think, how am I alive? Very glad to be alive, but how am I alive? Jumping the big wheel off a 4-foot high ramp wasn't smart, but it was fun. Oh yeah, I've done the whole lay inside a tractor tire and get pushed down a hill. That was a lot of fun. We used to when the farms used to obviously do all the hay baling around here. They have the big round hay bales. We used to roll them over each other. We'd lay down and roll a hay bale over that, and they're quite heavy. And yeah, we're still alive. Find an old tractor tire, jump in it, and then roll down. And now they do that. You can pay to be pushed down a hill in a tractor tire. I used to do that as I was a kid, so I don't know why. You learn from your mistakes. Adam, hello, welcome to the stream. You learn from your mistakes, or you make a serious mistake and never make it again. Never make any mistake again. Yes, you do definitely learn from your mistake. But this is the thing about being connected with the internet, is that you see the Tide Pod challenge, for instance. You see some kids doing it, and you never really hear the repercussions of it. It's just like, it was disgusting, it was horrible. You never hear that kid was seriously ill. I'm saying kid because it wasn't always kids, it was teenagers as well. But those people were ill afterwards. But you don't hear of that because the craze takes hold too quickly to learn the consequences. So instead of like just it happening in, say, one school, where it just, everyone goes crazy in one school about it, it happens all over the world, essentially, in one go, because we're all connected. The stupid thing I did when I was young is not doing any stupid things. I did many things that were very, very, very foolish, and I should not have done them. And it was very dangerous, and I probably cost people money doing things like this, but it was fun at the time. And yeah, jumped out of perfectly good trees, airplanes and helicopters. I've jumped out of many good trees. I've fallen out of many a good tree as well. That's a great thing when you were young. You were immortal, wasn't it? You could fall out of a tree, plummet down, I don't know how far, 40, 60 feet, land on your back, and then just get up and walk it off and be fit as rain as you got home, so your parents never knew. I started doing stupid things once I turned 40. The cat away she left? No. I'm 40, and I only started really doing the streaming thing about a year ago, and have discovered a complete new love for life. I am very happy, and it's fantastic, and it doesn't matter how old you are. Doesn't matter how old you are. You can change. You can do something new. You can be a completely different person if you want to be. This is the wonderful world we live in now. You can do anything you want, providing you don't bring harm to any other people. Don't do that. That's bad. But for yourself, you can do whatever you want, and being old doesn't make any difference. 57, haven't stopped playing with Lego. I love Lego, and it is Lego, not Legos. How dare you? How very dare you? Nah. Lego, not Lego. But I still play with Lego. I love Lego. Lego is so much fun. So much fun. They use it in engineering, don't they? They use it to actually design bridges and stuff. They've used Lego, so yeah, the things I have learned from getting older is that when somebody says you're too old to be doing something, either they are jealous because you're doing it and they're not, or they're too young to understand that age is to be celebrated. So many people do not get the opportunity to grow older, so you should embrace it. Be old, enjoy it, do what you want to do, just don't hurt anybody else in the process. Age is a fantastic thing. Doesn't matter. Legos, they have so many different types. Yeah, but it's a plural word. The term Lego covers all of it. I don't know. I was just excited. I saw the other day they're bringing out new Meccano stuff. I haven't seen Meccano in such a long time. Lego's going to build their first United States factory in your state. Awesome. There we go. Start doing Lego if you haven't already. Why not? Why not? I've seen people build Lego things and just like put them on the shelf, and I'm like, no, Legos you're playing with. Break it apart. Build something new. Stop following the instruction. Because I used to love that when I was younger. There was, I remember getting, I think it was all second hand from somebody else as well, but like 2 giant tubs of Lego. There was no instructions, there was no nothing. It was just the Lego. Play with it. Build things you want to do. And it's like, yeah, I'm just going to build random stuff and do whatever I want to do. And now they all come with instructions, and you buy specific sets which have certain parts. It's like, you're taking the fun away from it. Lego's to be explored, and you know, not. You disappoint me. I don't know. Right, I want to send treated planks over here as well, because we've got to do that. And also I want to change the treated planks to be 10, because we don't need treated planks to be stored in the first place. Oh, so I'm going off on a random print. Lego the original Mega Blocks. Mega Blocks. What were they called? They were called something else here. No, Mega Blocks were Mega Blocks. Kinetics. We had something called Stickle Bricks over here, which were, they weren't Lego. They were the same sort of principle as Lego, but they were just, they were all spiky is the best way to describe them, and then they just sort of stick together as you push them into each other, and you could build really wonderful, fantastic things. Yeah. Kinetics, useful Lego. Long bars with holes in it. Is that Meccano? Is that what we call? I don't know if it's called something else somewhere. Somewhere else. I hate the fact they make specific parts for Lego models. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I mean, I understand that it's like, hey, this is a set and it builds a car, so you get all the pieces for the car. It's like, but that does definitely take away from the fact that you could then build that car in a different way if you had some other bits to it. So, yeah. Aren't Lego submersible now? I mean, you can hold them underwater, but they're made of plastic, so they float. Anyway. Although that being said about the kits, I have the Lego Yellow Submarine up on my shelf up there, which was just made and put up there, and that was a specific set, but it was for the 40th anniversary, 60th anniversary, the Beatles 60th anniversary Yellow Submarine, or 40th anniversary, whatever it was, 60th, 50. It was for an anniversary, so it's the only Lego set I have that is a specific set built. All the other Lego is, well, actually I don't actually own that much Lego now. It went to my nieces and nephews, but it's all there. But yeah, Lego should be universal parts. Yeah, I get having, like, you know, specific parts for headlights for cars and stuff like that as well. But if you buy a set that you just make a car with it and you can't make anything else with it, it's a bit dull. Meccano's metal, Kinetics is Meccano but in plastic. Oh, okay. Kinetics. There was another Lego that had that sort of thing. It had, like, gears is the best way to describe it. Like, they look like snowflakes, and you got round poles that clipped into it, and then you could build like a Ferris wheel with it. Was that Kinetics? Was that? Oh, I just deleted that message. Sorry, did not mean to do that. I forgot double clicking does that. Sorry. No, Kinetics is something. Kinetics looks like you can build stained glass windows with it. Can't remember what it was called. Yeah, Duplo was the big version of Lego, made by Lego, wasn't it? And wasn't Mega Blocks something that, and then Lego lost the patent thing for their bricks, so Mindstorms, robot blocks with powerful stuff, yeah. Because you can build, I know there was Meccano sets, and then there was another one that was, it was compatible with Meccano, and I remember you could build a remote control car and boat and other bits and pieces using these sets and these bits of things. Lego Kinetic. Oh, it's got heart and things, so I'm just googling what it is now. Yes, that's the stuff. That's stuff. It's KNEX. Lego K Connects. Yes, that's the stuff I remember. I had loads of that. Loads of that as well. That was awesome fun. Well done, Adam. Well done. Just make spaceships, and spaceships do many things. I built many Lego planes and aircraft that all had fantastic crashes and exploded into many different places, which is probably not something you should be doing as a kid. But Lego is really good when it falls apart, because you can literally just throw your plane into a wall and watch it explode and then put it back together again, and it's just fun. It's just so much fun. I used to love that with the cars. You'd build a car, but you wouldn't push it together too hard. You'd leave it like not connected really hard, and then zoom it into a wall and watch it explode into many pieces. And I remember there was a Lego game that had something like that, where you could drive and then your Lego car would explode and bits would fall off of it. Loved it. Can't remember what it was called though. Quite an old game too. I don't know if the modern ones do that, but I can never get the pharmacist to send me a large syringe without needles. Didn't Meccano also have that? It had hydraulics. You could fit it with, no, I don't think it was actually hydraulic fluid. I think it just used water or something, but it had basically giant syringes, and you could build like a whole digger with Meccano and stuff like that. Always wanted like a giant, to build a giant digger and actually dig things in a garden with it. I think that would be fun. Middle school we had elective class called creative science. We did all sorts of things. SB design spaceships, dissected fetal pigs. Wow. Yeah, they had pistons. You connect it, and then obviously they brought out the electric engines for them. Do things like that. I would love to get another Meccano set now and start building stuff. Technic Lego, yeah. Lego Technic, which basically was Meccano. I think it was called Meccano somewhere else, wasn't it? Lego robotics sets are used in schools to teach robotics. That makes sense. That makes sense. Because they're pretty versatile, and if you break them, you could probably just rebuild them again. But also you can design a robot and be like, hey, this is a robot arm and I've designed it this way for whatever reason, and then take it apart and build it again. That makes perfect sense. Lego is such a fantastic thing. Right, okay, how are we doing here? How are we doing? Sorry, we need more gears. Why do we not have any gears? Oh, is everyone dead? Everyone's dead again. Okay. Add another root. Add berries. Put a breeding pod in there. We'll migrate another 10 beavers. There we go. and they can build a breeding pod. 10 more about the dust, yep. And it's not even District 3. Our repair packs are still going up. This is good. I should probably add a new route to here and add golem repair packs as well. We can take some of those over. Like I say, I was like, why is it still on 16 gears? Surely it should be doing more by now, but no. Okay, so there we go. So we have a breeding pod, and now that will keep about 15 beavers in this area, maybe. Now the Golems need to do is take over District 2, make it work, and they can sing We Are the Champions. I thought of a really weird scenario in this where you like go to one corner of the map, you put in the you just cheat in the number cruncher with something to give it power. I don't know how you get permanent power to it, but I don't know, figure out somehow. And then just go, hey, we're gonna have just a robot. We're just gonna start with robots and. They have a programmable controller. Never had one, but I'm sure we can do some funky stuff with that. I've dabbled with the Raspberry Pi a little bit with the and the Arduino. Arduino? Is that how you pronounce it? Arduino? I think Arduino is the little tiny controllers, which are they're not particularly powerful, but they can do a lot of stuff, and I think connecting that up with like Meccano or Lego Technic or whatever that, you could very easily automate lots of stuff with that. You could have it doing many different things. Robot arms doing things. People have probably done it already. Yeah, Arduino. It is Arduino. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it's it's because it's pronounced. It's spelt. Yeah, I've normally called it Arduino, but I think it's Arduino. Whatever. Raspberry Pi, that thing. Lego have their own version. That makes sense. Yeah. Because it made me think of on the Raspberry Pi, you've got. It's not called Visual Learner. Visual Learner is something else. But do you remember I played what was that robot game called? What was that robot game called? That's very descriptive, isn't it? Don't know if I have it installed anymore. The one where you say, hey, go here, pick up the tool, go back here. Go here, wait for the tool, which is a very visual way of programming, visual programming in there. I've seen that on the Raspberry Pi, and it does fantastic things. So scratch programming, yes, yeah, and that would work very well for that sort of thing. It takes me right back to the old the turtle. Did anyone ever have the turtle graphics stuff? There you go. Yeah, where you had the turtle with the pen in its belly, and you say go forward this many and turn right. There was also a kid's toy that did that. You could program it to say go forward this many meters, and then turn 45 degrees, and go forward this, and then turn this, and you could program it to drive around your whole house. Hours of fun with those. Absolutely love that. Yeah, Turtle Draw was awesome fun. Even though kid blocks that make programming as well. Yeah, I can't remember what it was called. It was some weird. The toy was it was a 6-wheeled vehicle with just a number pad on it, and you just type in, like it had forward, backwards, and then left and right. So you just go forward 10, and that would be 10 meters, which wasn't probably meters, it was probably some weird kind of thing. And then you say left 45 and it would turn 45 degrees, and you had to learn the kinks of it because sometimes it would turn left faster than turning right and blah blah blah. So Vid, hello, call me Vid, hello, welcome to the stream. I hope you are having a fantastic Thursday. Big tracks, yes, big tracks, yeah, the little 6-wheeled vehicle that I'm sure was the inspiration for the Mako in Mass Effect, because the Mako seemed very similar to that. But I love that. I remember spending ages doing things and really annoying my my parents with that. Because I was like, hey, I've got this thing and I want to do it, and I built, not built, I got bits of wood to go over the steps in the house, so I could get it to go out into the garden, drive all the way to the other end of the garden, had a trailer on it, put stuff in the trailer, and then bring it all the way back in again, and then I just like, okay, go and watch it, and take ages doing it. It's like, love that. Grew up in the 80s. I grew up in the 80s as well. I was born in 81, so the 80s and early 90s are my childhood. The wife got pizza, so yes, doing good. Awesome job. Pizza cures everything, particularly hunger, especially hunger. If everyone had pizza, there would be no world hunger anymore. At least not for a short time. Who's driving by the time he was born? More bacon. I mean, bacon's good. You can put bacon on pizza. Put bacon on pizza. There you go. You'll get the best of both worlds. But we also want to make sure, you know, there's pizza for those that don't like bacon. Those strange people that don't like bacon, they can have their own pizza, which is fine. It's absolutely fine. They can, you know. But it's very true. If everybody in the world had a pizza, every single person in the world had a pizza, world hunger would be cured, at least for a little while, for maybe a day. Don't know, perhaps. Well, you can. It's not people that don't like bacon. Well, I mean, there are some people out there that don't, do they? You know, some people out there, and that's, you know, to each their own. I personally like bacon. I'm not a fish eater. I don't like fish particularly much. But it's only because I don't like it. It's not like I'm vegan or whatever the other. I don't know. There's so many different words for it now. Vegan, vegetarian, ovo-lacto, the pacificarian. Many different words for the meaning, you know, I don't eat meat or the like, but bacon is the perfect food. I'm sure there are many pigs out there that would disagree with you. The pigs out there would say that chicken's the perfect food. Right, how are we doing for the mine? We need more gears. Where's our gears? Why do we not have any gears? Are we really down to 4 people in here already? Why do you keep sending old people to here? Why do you keep doing that? Dagnamit. Right, we're going to send 5 children. You forced my hand. The children are going out to the mining district. Send them down into the mines. Those who don't like bacon or can't eat it for religious reasons forget pork was off limit because they couldn't keep it chilled enough and keep it safe in the hot climate. Well, isn't that where the salted pork comes from? Because they do like loads of like you can cure the outside of pork with lots of salt and transport it like everywhere. Even pigs like bacon, do they? Do they wrap themselves up in it? Is that where the term pigs in blankets come from? The pig wraps himself in a bacon blanket. Is the pig made of blanket or is the blanket made of pig? Ah. cops like donuts too? I'm sure you can probably get bacon flavoured donuts. I'm sure that's a thing. I'm sure that's a thing somewhere. Bacon flavoured donut. That's got to be a thing. If you had a quarter pound, it ain't worth cooking. It's a lot of bacon. There's bacon in this book. That is, I think there are bacon flavoured donuts. Oh, yeah, cop, yeah, pigs, cop, yeah. Yes, I did miss the joke because obviously, you know, bacon is pig. Bacon is pig. I think pigs would be like, no, don't eat us, eat the chicken. Chicken tastes good, bacon bad. It's quarter pounds here, 4 or 5 plus left. Fresh made bread. I haven't had fresh bread in a really long time. Really long time. Right, how are we doing? Right, one of the kids has grown up. That's good. So we got stuff going on here. This migration thing. I'm basically waiting for this to be built. But every time I send beavers up here, we always send all the old folk out to the mining town, and then they die really quickly. The stuff doesn't get built, which is somewhat annoying. I always make 2 loaves of bread. I haven't had fresh made bread in such a long time. Not even like freshly made in a shop or anything like that as well. And I've never made bread in my life. Not even like in a bread maker or something where you just throw the ingredients in and push a button. Never done that at all. I send the unemployed first, so the eldest. Well, beavers work till they die. It just seems to be that when you migrate them, it always seems to send like old people. But it's so simple. I could imagine it is so simple. I could absolutely. I just have never done it, and it's what I like baking. I like baking. I do enjoy. You know. I've done plenty of cakes and biscuits and flapjacks. Peanut butter flapjacks. Went through an absolute phase. Every week for a good 2 or 3 or 4 months we were making peanut butter flapjacks. But just never made bread. Never made bread. Wouldn't it be difficult? I work in a supermarket. I can get fresh made bread like anytime I like, really, because it's not difficult. But I just never do. Never do. Just buy generic bread from the shop. Morrison's? No, I work for the green ones, the other green ones. What is proof you're used to? So you say it's so simple, and then you've given me 3 different lines of recipe, and it's like, that's not simple. Making a cup of coffee is simple, you know. Spoon of coffee, bit of milk, water. That's simple. But then baking itself is not complicated. Not really. Just yeah. Actually, 3 unemployed, 6 older to send 5 people. They will send those 3 unemployed and the 2 eldest workers. Yeah, I don't know why it always sends the oldest workers though. That seems like a really daft thing. You would not want the oldest workers to go to a new district because they're just going to die, and you need you need more workers. You need younger workers to go. So seems like a weird thing, but hey ho. inexperienced. If beavers had experience, then that would make sense. You know, if a beaver was working in here and started gaining experience over time and got better at his job, that would make sense. That then beavers would want to prioritize, and you want to send over beavers that are like, hey. But then you'd have to, when you migrate beavers, you'd have to pick different things for them to go. Yeah, send bots. I would send bots if I could, like, if they could actually live over here right now, but they can't. We have no control tower, and we have no maintenance bay, and we have no recharging stations because we have no metal. We need to get the metal mines running. This is the issue. We need the mine up and running. But we will get there. We will get there soon. We have treaty planks on the way. Spawn some beavers. We've got plenty of beavers. Beavers are fun. We're doing well for beavers. Everything's all right. Yeah. It's not that we have a lack of beavers. It's that I send the beavers over, and because it sends the oldest ones, 2 or 3 days later they all die, and then it's like now there's nobody in there to do things, and I'm too busy chatting away with you to actually notice what's happening. We claimed all the scrap that was here. I haven't gone over here and claimed this, but I don't know if I can reach that from my town centre. We might better reach that one. Maybe not. Also, are you... you're at the build limit. Okay, so we can't build the whole dam. We have reached the limit of the building. That's a little awkward. I don't think going up there and along would help it either. Power, but the dam's only been built too wide. It's not too tall. It's not difficult to do. I was just looking at where I could run a path up here, perhaps. Over there. Or platform over. We could platform over from here. We want to kind of platform in here anyway, because we're going to build like Lidos and other bits and pieces in here. It's not a reservoir. It's just so I can raise the water up to get more Lidos and things in there. So we are going to platform everything. So let's platform smack bang there. That's the wrong platform. That platform. Might that get the... I don't think I'm sure the Lidos would change. They don't actually need solid land anymore. Yeah, it doesn't say they need land, so they can just be placed on platform. This is my knowledge that it can. Let's test that, shall we? And then I might be wrong, although I'm sure I did this in the last playthrough. Yeah, they can go. They can just go on platforms. So they did used to require solid land, but they don't now. So yeah, so we need to build out at least one thicker line here so we can run Lidos along here. But it's okay. This is the luxury plan. This is the future retirement home when the Golem overlords take over. Let's do that. We almost have enough for the number cruncher. almost have enough for the number cruncher. What does a number cruncher actually need to be made? It requires, like, everything. Yay! Metal blocks. Yeah, I could have stared down as well to get them in there, but I've been trying to avoid letting beavers get anywhere near water because obviously we have plenty of golems going around and they do not like water. I must say these lidars look like they're fun because all the water's like just zooming through really fast. So you know, you swim this way, it's nice and easy. You turn around and swim back again, and you go right against the current to get here. Whereas the water's all nice and calm over here. So the beavers must love this here. They must absolutely love it. Proper look, here you go. Zoom. Trees are good. This it has all the gears, just needs treated planks. You are not getting the treated planks because you need more. You don't need more anything. Nope, you just need time. You just need a bit of time. That's fine. That's fine. How are we doing for rooftop terrace? Is still no good. Statues we could do with a bit more of. The Lido, things like Lido and stuff like that as well will come up, or Lido, depending on. Yeah. Will come up when we retire more beavers and we start having more golems do things. We think we could probably do. They can run in wheels, can't they? No, they can't run in. Okay. We might have to switch over some of our things to be. Yeah, swimming back sounds like it does. It absolutely does. Yeah. Let's get cogheads working building. There. Let's get cogheads working in all of these buildings. Can I do this via this menu? Is the thing you can do now? It is. Awesome. Let's just turn on everything that we can for our cogs, and then we can go around and see where we have problems. Inventors can't be done. Lumberjacks, we want all the lumberjacks to be cog powered now, although we don't have enough cogs to do that apparently. Right, there we go. Everything that can be cogged is cogged. There we go. So we have six places where cogs can't work. Would be a birch? No, there's no birch. Haven't seen a birch tree in years. Years. I just realised that I should probably not actually have the yeah. We're all cogged up, but I'm gonna uncog the actual district because we don't have any where the builders are going. We don't have any control, so we'll undo that. I think everywhere else is covered. All the trees should be done. Oh no, here's not covered. There's a little bit of control signal problem there, which can be fixed easily enough. If you chop down the trees back here, you're not going to get any coverage either, so we need to fix that. So let's say don't replant this tree here when you're done. Yeah, it's not. I'm not too fussed about that bit there. But we might have. I don't think we need more pumps. I think these 4 pumps are doing well enough for stuff at the moment. Any cog that works here is just basically is going to run at minus 75% speed, which is slow, but hey ho. Oh, this needs to get built to cover the water towers as well. So the water towers, you might struggle with water then if this is going to start running slower. Although it does look as if when the cog is inside, they don't care about signal. No, they do. Doesn't look like they're working any slower. Still looks like you're pumping water fast enough. This one is going to need another a control tower of some sort. I'm going to slap a control tower right smack bang in the center, and that should cover almost the entire area. I'd actually like to put that behind. Don't replant that one. Drop that one. Don't replant it. We're going to put a control tower back there. The building speed is the same as just the walking and carrying speed. Yeah. They don't have a... No, walking speed and working speed is reduced. Which would make me think that these are actually not pumping water anywhere near as fast as these ones. Which does look to be the case, that this is going way faster. Yeah, so they are actually working slower in there. Because they don't have the connection to the towers. They can work without the towers, they just work slower. So. You're good for pine resin. Yep, you're very good for pine resin. Do we have... How much did it cost to get those? 250. I don't want to do that yet. What we want to do is we want to unlock the number... The number cruncher. The nutcracker. Poof. Oh, it's one of those weird shaped buildings. It's a 4x4. A 4x4 with the corner cut off of it. We can put it anywhere. I might put it back here. It's got to be affected by working speed, because this, if I slow down time, go down time to normal speed, and we go over to here, look how quickly that number's going up. 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So that's nice and quick. But these ones over here are not going up anywhere near as fast. So the working speed is how quickly they work in a building. So yeah, that's way slower being done there ones. No, because this should be producing one water. It should be producing about 3 water an hour. That's not what that number is doing. That's definitely not what that number is doing. That is way slower than the ones over here. That's doing like... That's way quicker. Look at that go up. And that is much slower. You can see it going up by pretty much 1% at a time, so... Because otherwise, what's the point of working speed? What's the point of having it working speed slow? Yeah. Seems a bit weird that the devs will confirm that working speed isn't working as intended, which is a weird thing, but I don't know. But Have fun with the new versions with the Golem. Well, this is basically as far as I've got with the Golems. This is the only way I've got to it. So, it's weird. It's different. It's different. It's a lot of setup. For the Iron Teeth especially. It's a lot of setup to get going. But I do feel as if once we get going completely on it and we have all the Golems running doing their things, then you can definitely get your happiness much higher. So the previous playthrough I did, where we were just working on trying to get beavers as happy as possible, I might redo that with Golems and see how it goes. Maybe in the folktale ones, can Golems repair other Golems? Is that a thing? Can you literally get to a Golem civilization even with folktales? I know they break down and you need recycling over time, but can Golems do that to other Golems? So that'd be fine. No, yes. But they go boom often. Okay. I know they break down and do toxic waste. Folktale still needs some beavers. Alright, so the folktale beavers can't repair. The folktale golems can't repair golems, whereas here they can, because obviously you can buy this and switch it over there. Jane, hello. Sorry, I missed your message. Yes, hello, and happy Thursday to you. Golems can repair golems. Okay, I'm getting mixed responses. I need to play it. That's what I need to do. I need to play it and test it and find out. Like with the water physics that we did before. They can't repair. Oh yeah, so they can't repair golems, can they? The golems break down and they need to be recycled. That's what I meant. Sorry. So the folktale golems can recycle other golems. Yes. Yeah. Sorry. You're. Yeah. Sorry. Yep. You're right there. Yeah. They can't repair them. It's recycling them and remaking them. Sorry. But you can get to the point where golems are recycling and making new golems. So you can have a golem society. Who needs folktales? Who needs beavers? No beavers. Embrace our robot overlords. Happy Friday. It is Friday here today. Yes, it is now. It is 20 to 1 on a Friday morning. Had a nice swim today. We still need to read. Okay, so what? Hang on. The Kaboom were telling me that they can't do research, and then they can do research because they can't hear the. You can't send them into an inventor. It won't let you push the button to do it, so you can't send them into an inventor. Do the golems swim? The Iron Teeth golems swim very briefly and then explode if they fill up with water. I don't know about the folktale ones. I assume the folktale ones can because they're more wooden. They're made of more wood. No research, no power wheels. Dan, hello. Hello, sir. No, folktales can get science from mining. Can they? That's new. I haven't played folktales since the update, so I don't know. I'm completely going on. Oh no, this is all I've done since the update. Get this far. Oh. They don't have a brain? Tin Man wasn't missing a brain. Tin Man was missing a heart, wasn't he? The lion wanted courage. The scarecrow wanted a brain. Scarecrow wanted a brain. Had to think about that for a minute. The original Folktales head part had wheat as an ingredient. That would work. That would work for the Folktales. That really would work for the Folktales. They use science for mining. Well, water does not hurt cogs. It just slows them down a lot. Yeah, but doesn't if they go into water for too long, they start getting damaged, and then they will explode eventually. Because if they end up with both the needs, if their durability drops to 0, they die, and in water they drop down. So, because I know they don't explode, I know they drop onto the floor, and then when beavers walk near them, they get the bad effects of them. So, do the golems stay on now? The golems will go and do whatever you've asked them to do. So, if I built an aquatic farm and then set golems to the aquatic farm, they would go in the water. And if they get waterlogged, then it causes problems. They don't. I say explode. They don't actually explode. When I've seen them die, they just fall down and smoke comes out of them. Right. Let's put in another tower here. Not that we have any metal to do the tower with, so still need more treaty planks. We're just waiting for treaty planks, so we're waiting for treaty planks. We have 11 in stock. Okay. Yes, we're just waiting for treaty planks. I wanted to unlock Folktale ones explode after time. Yeah, I don't know. I did obviously in the cheat menu you can kill beavers, and I killed a cog head and it just dropped to the floor with smoke pouring out of it, and every time a beaver ran near it they was like pollution. We hate it. We hate it. Your berry guy, do you know what, you can just carry on without any range. That's not important. Berries are no longer important to us. You will happily get enough berries to keep things going. That's not a problem. Can't always was character with that. Yes, yeah. Tin Man wanted the heart, the Scarecrow wanted the brain, and the Lion wanted courage. And Dorothy just wanted to get home. Well, she went across Oz murdering witches by dropping houses on them. Such a lovely, lovely woman. Although, to be fair, it wasn't actually Dorothy who dropped a house on the witch. It was the tornado that dropped a house on the witch. So, you know. Okay, so our dam is... No! Build that one. I would need one more. It's okay. They are doing it. That's okay. She was piloting. She was more of a passenger. She took the credit, yes. You see that dead witch? I did that. Yeah. You dropped a house on a witch. How'd you manage to do that? Tap my slippers together and pow, falling houses. Never mess with Dorothy. Right. Most flights are also flown now, so even the pilot is the passenger. That's true. Pilots are mostly there for the takeoff and landing, aren't they? Although some of them are automated. Pilots are there in case something goes wrong. wind. I must say though, I'm thoroughly impressed. Whoever made Dorothy's house, thoroughly impressed with it. That it could survive, you know, not just survive a tornado, but survive being picked up and dropped into another place and not fall apart. Thoroughly impressed with it. Right, we want to build over here. We'll do that. We'll do that in a bit. We need to get more treaty planks going. See how much of a snake oil salesman the wizard was. Here, the Scarecrow College grade. Hey, look, you're smart now. An honorary degree from the Jar Jar Binks School of Intelligence. Yes. Yep. Yeah. The Tin Man a clock for a heart. I gotta say, the Tin Man was like the, you know, I've got no heart. Although it wasn't didn't actually need a heart, did he? He wanted to feel or something. It was supposed to. I don't know. It's a and a medal to the lion. Yes, you are brave. Well done. You have managed to successfully walk the yellow brick road. Here's your participation trophy. Yeah, he wanted emotions. He wanted to be able to feel love or whatever it was. So he wanted a heart. Got a clock, and then he felt it. So it's all the placebo effect. That's what it is. All three of them had all the stuff all along, and the wizard was just like, do you know what? Take 2 of these and call me in the morning. And it worked. So you know, it was all very, very placebo-like. Okay. How? 227. Oh Jesus! Come on. Do you know? Magic. Yay. It got fixed. Ooh. In the end, the good witch was the real villain of the movie. Can't remember the end of the movie. I mean, you know, you had the witch obviously sent the monkeys after everybody. That's not exactly a nice thing to do. So, yeah. She made Dorothy take the long road home instead of saying click your heels and here you go now. The moral of the story, isn't it? It's the friends we made along the way. It's that complete story. It's not about just getting home, it's about the journey. Which is not what Dorothy really wanted. She just wanted to get home. Get back to Kansas. Good Witch told her to could have told her to click her heels at the beginning, but instead she sent her to murder a woman who had just murdered her sister. Just had her sister murdered. Yeah, to deal with it there. Dorothy was the chosen one. She came to Oz to save everyone. And yeah, she had to learn things on the way, and obviously the Tin Man, Scarecrow, and Lion would have never made it to the wizard if it wasn't for Dorothy. Many more people would have been monkeyed. See, now we need to export the scrap from here, which means we need even more beavers here. What did any of the evil witches do that was bad? Flying monkeys attacking people. that's evil. I'm gonna go with that one. The other witch, I don't know. She was stood in the wrong place and had a house land on her. I can't remember what she actually did beforehand. Did something, did she? But they were called the Wicked Witch. The Wicked Witch of the West, the Wicked Witch of the East, North. Were there 4 witches? Was it just West and East? I can't remember. I cannot remember. I've actually read the Dorothy and the Little Brick Road as well. I've actually read that back when I was in school. Yeah, 3 decades ago. So I don't remember it. Yeah, there was North, East, South and West. There was 4. Okay. Right, we need a distribution post because we need to be able to actually send our scrap back out to here for use in the making of other stuff. East and West were good, North and South were bad. Wasn't it the Wicked Witch of the West? Yeah. Yeah, Wicked Witch of the West. So East and West were evil, and North and South were good. Yeah. Because all the W's. Wobble, wobble, wobble. Yeah, all the W's. Yeah. Wicked Witch of the West. Okie dokie vid, have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your day, or evening, or morning, or whatever time zone you may be in, because time zones are weird. They're not weird, they make absolute perfect sense, but they're awkward. So enjoy. Yeah. I need to put a drop-off point. I really want to put it here somewhere really close by, but I've messed everything up for that, so I'm gonna have to go over right here somewhere. Like that, that'll do. So the wicked ones are actually the good ones, and the good ones were the subjugators. Did we meet both good witches? I don't think we did. Didn't one die before the show started, the film started? Another control tower up there. Wait, I'll put it over there. Never comes into town, she lives in fairy tale land. Oh, okay. I cannot remember the premise for it. It was the evil witches wanted to rule Oz. The good witches wanted to leave the status quo, and the wizard was just the wizard. He was like the all-powerful Wizard of Oz. Flying monkeys Uber the Witch World. Yeah. Think of the delivery service you could have done. Get your ruby slippers delivered by Flying Monkey today. Could have been fantastic, but no. Dorothy had to come along and ruin it all for everyone. You do not need that many people in there. There we go. Just we'll add two. Just do both in the scrap metal. Think about it. Growing up, told don't meet strangers, don't get in the car with strangers, and so on. I've always loved that. Don't talk to strangers. Everyone's a stranger. Every person when you are first born is a stranger. You know no one. So should I not talk to anybody ever? What do we do? We call a stranger to come get us so they can get some food, or have them pick it up and deliver it. Yeah, that's yep. Yep, I would like some strange person who I've never met before in my life to take me in a vehicle that could possibly absolutely kill me at any moment, and I trust him to drive somewhere else, and yeah. Like you know what is stranger than I am. I like that. You would. There's a couple of times in my job. I'm a delivery driver, so I'm out on the road all the time. And there's a couple of times where you'll find particularly young children, and they'll be crying, and they are very clearly lost. They don't know what's going on today, and you're like, "Are you lost, little one? What's going on there?" And you do get the odd one that goes, "I'm not supposed to talk to strangers," and it's like, you are very right. You shouldn't talk to strangers, but I've got a name badge on. This is my name. You can trust me. And I could be anyone, absolutely anyone, but you know, but trying to convince them. Look, I've got the green shirt on. I've got the big green van. I've got a name badge. It's fine. I'm trustworthy. Don't worry. Are you lost? What are you looking for? And it's usually they're just like one street over. They've got lost in a street and don't know where they are anymore. It's like, oh yeah, you have to go that way, and walk around the corner, and there you are. And in the almost 4 years that I've been doing my job, I have actually twice I have managed to find somebody who was lost. Two kids, and it was both times they were 1 or 2 roads over from where they thought they were. And it's just, hold on a minute, I can tell you exactly where you are. Let me bring the sat nav up. Right, your road is that one. Let's walk around the corner and knock on the door and explain what's happened. Right. All right. Okay. So how are we doing? We are doing okay. We have 77 scrap. We need to put some more people into here. I've got that down to 5, so we can get some people working there, and then that's good. Okay, there we go. Drew Barrel can do it regularly first time. Couldn't recall where to go once leaving the hotel. What do I go to Red Parents' place? Okay. Come here, kid. Walk around the corner. Open the oven. Here, step into my oven. I suppose the worst thing is if you found somebody who was lost and they don't know where they're going. That would be a that would be one that would just puzzle the life out of me if it was both these kids were probably 6 or 7 or something like that, you know, under 10, and were just like out of it. They weren't very little kids. But if it was a very little kid, they might not even know their address. Like, how do you even figure that out? Do you just stay with them and phone the police? That's, I suppose, the best way to do it. And be like, you help her? Or him? I don't know. Knock on random people's door. Do you recognise this child? I don't know. But or old people. Some very, very old person obviously not knowing, you know, I don't know where I live anymore. I've forgotten where I live. Don't really know how to help you. For the most part, people want to do good. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, it's for the most part, humanity is good. They will help others, which is a fantastic. It's just that you only ever hear about the bad ones because that's newsworthy. If they reported every good deed that happened, the news would be an hour long, and it'd be a wonderful world. You know, here are the list of all the flights that safely made it to their destinations, and they list off like 1,000 of them. And then once a month, here's the one that didn't. But no, they only ever report the bad stuff. They made peace possible, we wouldn't have wars. That's very true, yeah. Make a call for them. That's true, yeah. I suppose if they're older, if they've got a phone or something like that, or whatever. I don't know if they had any. I should never come across that scenario before. Never got to that. Obviously, seen lots of things. We deliver to a lot of older people, particularly during the pandemic. There were lots of people, which is like, you know, they'd see the postman and their carer maybe for an hour a day. Some of them not even for that. Some of them would be like they'd see their carer for 2 or 3 hours a week, and that was it. And then us, the delivery people. So it's like, right, we're going to stop and chat, and do you need something? I've changed many light bulbs and many other bits and pieces of people. Not to sound big-headed about this, but it's just like, it's nice to know that, I suppose it's nice for people to know that there are, if they need help, they can get it. It's yeah, it just feels like a care in the community is something that more people need. More people need that sort of thing. Most wars are about religion or land, isn't it? You know. Yeah, that's the thing. I've done, you know, all you know, changed light bulbs for people, and you know, you even get some people where they're like, oh, some of the elderly people we deliver to, it's like, well, I'll bring your shopping in, and all I have to do is take it to the doorstep. But we take it all the way into their houses and put it away for them in the cupboards, because it's very clear they can't do it themselves. They're just at a state where they just cannot. It would take them an hour to put their own shopping away, and it would take me 5 minutes. So it makes sense for me to do it. You know, it just makes perfect sense to get on with it. But there's lots of people out there that wouldn't do that. They wouldn't go out of their way to help somebody, even though it's only going to take 5 minutes of their time. I mean, why is your time so precious? One day you'll be old and you will need help from someone. Okay, are we producing? We are scrapping again. Yeah, wars are about money. Modern day wars are about money. Old war was about religion, wasn't it? It was basically the whole my imaginary friend is more important than your imaginary friend, which may offend a lot of people. And I'm not religious in any way, shape, or form. I simply can't believe in God. I can't believe that there is someone up there who is that powerful and refuses to do anything. That is not somebody I want to pray through, not somebody who deserves my prayers. So yeah, I don't subscribe to any of that whatsoever. But generally, it is the whole, you know, way things work. Call being a security guard at a fairground. About 4 years old, missing. Order of 10-acre site with the wrong arm, saying missing one mummy and daddy. Found him in the beer tent. Should have gone to the beer tent. Makes sense. Makes sense how it goes there. Gold star for helping the aged. Yes, this is the thing. I don't mean to sound like, hey, look at me, haha, I'm fantastic, and blah blah. That's not what I mean. There, it's more that I mean that for me, that is an absolute normal thing to do. It's a natural thing to do, to just be like, you know, to help someone. It's just, whether I've just been raised that way or something, I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's some special thing. It's like how everyone should act normally. You should be wanting and willing to help other people. So I'm not trying to say that to sound big-headed or anything like that at all. It's just like that's what I've done during my work time. I'm very fortunate to have still worked all the way through the pandemic. Very grateful to still have a job all the way through that. I know many people don't, and many people lost their jobs because of the pandemic and stuff. It's you know, so I'm very helpful for that. But it just you got some really sad stories, particularly from the elderly, of the whole, they just don't see anyone because obviously you couldn't visit family and stuff in the UK for all over the world for a long time. And it's just like, well, I'm here and I've been given permission from the store, even if I wasn't given permission, whatever, but to you know, I can take my time to help you. So, you know, you just do. It's just, that's how the world works. That's how I feel the world should work. It would be nice if the world would work that way.